What is one of the ways that you may be getting played as a salesperson and not even know it? I'm Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from Sacramento, California on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about how buyers play you on a daily basis and you don't even know, right? So here's what happens. They're going to come to you and they're going to say something, and what it's going to do is it's going to put you on edge and make you go, well, I don't want to do that. So let me tell you a story. So every Christmas I go to Oahu, I spend it with the family in Honolulu, and I'm flying home, and this girl comes in. I got the window seat, so there's two seats. It's me and then the girl. And the girl comes in and she's sneezing and coughing, right? So I'm sitting next to somebody for 5 hours and 10 minutes minimum that's going to be sneezing and coughing. And so she sits down next to me, right, in the seat, and she goes, hey, you know, today's my birthday and everybody's been so mean to me. Right? So maybe you just caught what the game was that she tried to play. Oh my goodness, today's my birthday and everybody's been so mean to me. Now I've got two options. I can go, oh my goodness, I feel so sorry for you, so I'm not going to say anything about being sick on a freaking airplane next to me for 5 hours and 10 minutes. Okay? Or I could do what I did and say, hey, look, you know what? I get it, you're sick. I'm not really going to interact with you because I have training that I got to do this week. So I pulled out my Clorox wipes and I wiped down the trays around me. I pulled out my my hand sanitizer and I did that. And I carry one of those silly masks, those surgery masks, and I sat next to me. And then so she starts playing the game. You are being so mean to me on my birthday, right? And you're like, Scott, what in the world does this have to do with sales? And I'm going to tell you, this week, today, or next week, a buyer's going to come to you and say, hey, look, you know, I really want to buy your product or widget, but price really does matter to me. See what they just did? They did what the girl did to me next to the seat. Today's my birthday and I don't feel well. Everybody's been mean to me. She's hoping by throwing that information out there, I'm not going to say something, I'm not going to do something, or I'm going to go, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry for you. Can I buy you a box of chocolates or a bottle of water on this flight to make everything convenient for you? So buyers, what they do is they will slip this stuff into the conversation so that you pull back from your presentation, so that you pull back and you don't do your job. So it could be that, like, hey, we're hoping to get this done, but we've talked to competitor X, Y, and Z, and you're the last guy, and we are buying on price, right? All of that was done to psych you out and make you go, oh, well, I'm going to give my discount. Or it was all done to psych you out to take out elements of your presentation. Whatever was done, whatever was said was meant to neuter you as a salesperson so you wouldn't do your job. So I'm going to promise you this. Sometime this week, today, or next week, you are going to sit down with a buyer or buyers, and they're going to play this game on you. I am so sick today. It's my birthday, and everybody's been mean to me. But they're going to do it for whatever your industry is. They're going to do it in a way that makes you go, I feel sorry for you, and I'm not going to do my job. It is a guilt trip. So my grandmother, she invented guilt. If you look at Wikipedia, her name is Amy, and it's got her picture in there, and she was born like in the early 1900s. My grandmother invented guilt, so it doesn't work on me. It's one of the plays that people have that I don't buy into. But as a salesperson, you have to be very careful because buyers will guilt you when they have a conversation with you, and you may not even know what game's going on. You may not have even ever picked up on it, but like today you're like, oh my goodness, that happened last week and I gave the guy a discount and we never moved forward, right? It could be that the buyer comes to you and says, I hope you're not one of those sales people that's going to ask me for my business today. Well, if you buy into it, guess what you're going to do is you're not going to ask for business that day. Right? So you got to be careful with this guilt trip that buyers give you that cause you a loss of sales and a loss of deals. But just think about this. The girl sitting next to me, coming back from Honolulu. Today's my birthday and I don't feel good and everybody's been mean to me. Right? I got two options. I can buy into that, or I can defend myself and go, hey, I'm sorry you don't feel well. I'm sorry you're sick. I've got things that I got to do. Mask goes on, hand sanitizer, Clorox wipes all around me. You know, and you got to know that when I got in my vehicle to head home, same thing happened. I showered myself down with some sanitizer to protect myself. So your version of protection is know that when somebody guilt trips you, that if you buy into it, it's going to cost you some money, and it could even cost you the deal. Now, if you could do a small favor for me, in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that would be fantastic. To the right, to the left, there is a subscribe button. You know what you got to do. You got to subscribe. And then last of all, you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even LinkedIn? Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.